I hope you're enjoying this Lawrence Welk holiday special. You know, it reminds us that the only place we have a chance to enjoy ragtime and boogie-woogie music is right here on this public television station. It's a jazz art form which flourished on the Lawrence Welk Show for many years. I think it's great that our children can watch and enjoy beautiful and traditional Christmas music on public television, even if I have to bounce it up a little bit. During this intermission, please do me a favor. Call the number on your screen and let the station know what you think of this Lawrence Welk holiday special. And let them know if you'd like more holiday shows next year.
Joanne is right. We do need to know if you'd like to see more programs like the Lawrence Welk Holiday Special, the program that you're watching right now. You know, we've set up this tremendous communication network which allows you to talk back to public television. We won't know how you feel unless you call us. So please, won't you go to your telephones, call the number on your screen. Our volunteers are standing by to take your call, your comments, and your pledge of support. And as I mentioned earlier, we would love to send to you this brand new 24-page holiday publication called the Lawrence Welk Holiday Special Newspaper. It has beautiful articles, including the story of how the tradition of the annual Christmas show began in 1955. If you'd like to know more about this, watch.
The Lawrence Welk Holiday Special Newspaper is a collector's publication available only for fans like you who support public television. This new 24-page newspaper includes feature stories and photographs of 30 years of Welk Christmas shows. Up-to-date articles about Myron, Joanne, Norma, Bobby, Ralna, and the Lennon sisters. And even the touching eulogy by Mr. Welk's daughter Shirley, including special tributes from members of his musical family. This one-time collector's edition can be yours with your support of this public television station.
This is a wonderful publication. Here in the centerfold are a number of the Welk stars and their families giving you holiday greetings. Again, this can be yours if you'll go to your telephone and make that call and make that pledge of support. We do need to hear from you during this break, so don't delay any longer. Now, let's go to your station and see how things are going.
Hi, my name is Steve Krupinski. I am an employee here of WGVU, WGVK TV, and we are here in the studios of channels 35 and 52 here in Grand Rapids during our holiday pledge break. We're going to be getting back to the Lawrence Welk Holiday Special in just a few moments. The program goes till 10 p.m. tonight, and that's going to be followed by the Mormon Tabernacle Choir Christmas Special. We hope you enjoy some of the holiday programs that you're seeing. We are taking a break here for a few moments to ask you to give us a call with your pledge of support to channels 35 and 52, public television here in West Michigan. Why do we have to interrupt our programs a couple of times a year? Because we need to have your support to continue to bring these kind of programs to West Michigan and these kind of great programs that you're enjoying right now. Our goal during our holiday pledge drive is $380,000. We've gotten a lot of response so far from the Lawrence Welk program. We heard from 59 people in our last pledge break. As you can see right now, we're at $126,000, a little over that. So we're not quite a third of the way to our goal of $380,000. Family News. This is available to you for your gift of $60. That's just $5 a month on the installment plan. This is a quarterly publication, gives you all sorts of information on what's happening with the Lawrence Welk stars, where are they today, all sorts of information, background information, insight, trivia, all sorts of wonderful information about Lawrence Welk and the Lawrence Welk program. As a special gift right now, if you give us a call with your pledge of $60, and if it's paid in full or on a credit card, a special bonus will be the Lawrence Welk Holiday Special. This is a very special once-a-year version of the newsletter, and that's available to you with your pledge of $60. So please give us a call right now at the numbers you see on the screen. Greg.
For $52. Now this is the one-time deal. I want to mention the Charlie's Crab. This is one time. So if you call during this break and charge on any major credit card, we'll give you the Charlie's Crab for $10 off any dinner for two. Also at the $60 level, we have the Christmas Favorites cassette. So if you're enjoying tonight's program, you can enjoy the music all year round or really around the Christmas holidays for your gift of $60 or just $5 a month. Now if you want to pay it in full, go ahead, pay it in full. If not, we work out installments. installment payments as well. Lawrence Welk, 22 Merry Christmas favorites, a great gift item for you folks out there who are enjoying tonight's special. One of the things you got to keep in mind when you call us is your contribution is what keeps GVU and GVK on the air. So we really need to hear from you. If you're enjoying tonight's program, please give us a call and give us what you can. We're not asking for any more than what we need. As Steve mentioned, our goal is $380,000. We've had 1,620 families donate $5, $10, $120. And when you talk about the $60, it comes time to talk about the tax incentives. And we're always looking for tax incentives. Now, if you take a look, this is the 1993 joint return income. So if you're making $15,000 a year and you make a $60 pledge, after your taxes are figured out and your deductions with the state and federal government, your actual cost of that $60 pledge is $21. It's not a bad deal. So you got to put a price on what these programmings mean to you. If you watch us 1 hour a week, maybe you might want to, maybe that hour's worth $10. If you watch us 2 hours a week, maybe it's worth $20. If you watch 5 programs, maybe it's worth $1 a program to you. Whatever you can pledge, go ahead, give us a call, 774-8300, 1-800-442-2771. We'd love to hear from you. Steve?
You know, perhaps you can afford to pledge at the $84 level. If you can, we have a very special video for you. It's the Lawrence Welk Show Christmas Reunion video. This is a video that was made a few years ago, and it's basically reunites the entire Lawrence Welk family in a very special holiday presentation. That's available for your gift of $84. Remember, that's just $7 a month on the installment plan. As we said before, all of your pledges can be either paid in full, you can put it on an installment plan where we will bill you monthly or quarterly or semi-annually, or of course you can put it on a credit card, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, whatever. I wish you could see in the studio, and we're showing you a shot here of a couple of our volunteers from Contemporary Singles who have donated their time to answer the phone. It's very gratifying. We've been getting a lot of phone calls in this break, and that's great to see. It tells us that a lot of people support what we do here at Channels 35 and 52, and particularly they support the Lawrence Welk program, and it's great. And it's very exciting to have everybody running over and having to grab a phone and everything else. And pretty soon I'm probably going to be running over there myself. But we do still have a couple of phones that are available, and we'd like you to give us a call right now if you can, the numbers you see on your screen. We give a couple different pledge levels, but whatever you can, that's the important thing. Greg?
Steve, when we're talking about donations here, how about the $120 level? For the $120 level, you can get from the heart a tribute to Lawrence Welk. Now, this was a program that was aired last week here on WGVK, WGVU television. A lot of calls on it. People are really interested in this one. Yours for $120 or just $10 a month. Now, that's just the thing. What is quality programming worth to you? That's what you got to put on it. If it's worth $10 a month, give us $10 a month. If it's worth $20 a month, give us $20 a month. Again, you know, when this is a tough time of the year because Christmas is coming up and you got to buy gifts. What other gift to give someone than a tape like this and maybe a membership here to WGVU, WGVK television, which starts out at the $35 level and on up. We throw in these as a premium and as a thank you gift to you fine folks out there who pledged us. Now, when we also talk about the end of the year, and we know that's rapidly approaching, it's that wonderful income tax time. So, for a 1993 joint return income, if you're making $50,000 and you want to pledge $120, now get this, with all your deductions, that actual $120 will cost you out of your pocket $26.40. That's $26.40 divided over the whole year. So what does that really equal? Not a lot when you think about all the quality programming here at WGVU and WGVK TV. We'd really like to hear from you. 774-8300, 1-800-442-2771.
Thanks, Greg. Obviously, a lot of you who are watching tonight know that the Lawrence Welk program goes back many, many years. In fact, I remember being a small child and watching the program on Saturday evenings with my grandmother. So we're going back a few years. You also recall that at that time, the Lawrence Welk used to be on commercial television, and it is no longer. One of the reasons for that is because commercial television decided that a program like Lawrence Welk wasn't commercially viable anymore. It didn't get the ratings that they needed to sell the advertising. That's why it's on public television. We know that it's a good quality program. We know there are a lot of people in West Michigan and throughout the state who enjoy this program, and that's why we have decided to air it. And it's very gratifying, the support that we get, not just in the form of the pledges that we're getting right now, but in terms of the response that we get to the program all the time. And if you appreciate this program and you would like us to continue it on the air, we would like you to give us a call at the numbers that you see on the screen. It's a way of you voicing your support for channels 35 and 52, a way of voicing your support for the Lawrence Welk program and the Lawrence Welk Holiday Special that we're showing right now. If I could, I would dial your phone up for you and make the pledge yourself, but we'd like you to do that right now by calling the numbers that you see on the screen. We're going to get back to the Lawrence Welk Holiday Special in just a moment.
Joanne Castle, you are great.
Thank you, Bob.
In fact, I was reading about you in this new Lawrence Welk Holiday Special newspaper.
Page 7.
Well, as a matter of fact, it is on page 7.
Yes.
I found it interesting that you received your inspiration to get into show business by first watching the Ina Ray Hutton all-girl orchestra.
I did, on television. It was in black and white, and she was up there bouncing, leading the band, and I saw this personality, and I just thought she was wonderful, and I said, that's what I want to be. I want to be on television. And I told my parents, and we moved to Los Angeles when I was 13, and I got right into show business as an amateur, and that was my big inspiration, Ina Ray Hutton.
You were also inspired to go on the Lawrence Welk Show.
Yeah, I used to lay in bed at night before I go to sleep, and I used to dream and think about Lawrence Welk introducing me, and I could see him actually saying my name and playing the piano right on television. I knew I was going to be on that show someday. I didn't know how. But I knew I was going to be on the Lawrence Welk Show someday.
And you certainly were for 10 years.
Yes, that was a wonderful 10 years.
Well, the entire story is right here in this Lawrence Welk Special newspaper. It can be yours if you'll call that number on your screen and make your pledge of support. There's a lot in here. To find out more, watch this.
The all-new Lawrence Welk Holiday Special newspaper is now available for your pledge of support to this public television station. This one-time collector's edition contains exclusive interviews with the Welk stars about their Christmas memories and New Year's resolutions, and articles about the Lawrence Welk Christmas show tradition, which spanned 30 years on American television. This and much, much more. Call the number on your screen and make your pledge of support to this public television station. Please call now.